Well, hello everybody. What the bloody hell's going on out there? Ah, the boar are being attacked again. Let me guess, a greyling? Yep, of course it is. For God's sake. Leave the boar alone. They don't want to be your friend. There we go. Well, anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to the playthrough. We're on episode 45 now, and just a heads up, this episode is going to be a long one. It's going to be about 50 minutes in runtime. Couldn't be bothered splitting this one into 2 episodes, so yeah, it's another long one for you. And we are going to be spending the majority of today's episode just mining away in the swamp. We're going to be digging out some more of the iron from the scrap piles that we keep finding, and exploring more of the swamp and finding some more of the swamp crypts as well. One other thing I want to make you aware of as well is that I won't be commentating as much throughout this episode as I usually do, because, well, after all, the first couple of swamp crypts, there isn't really going to be much to actually mention. But we'll see how we go. So we have started the day at night time, so we are just going to quickly sleep through the night and skip through to the morning. You can hear the coal smelter in the background going a bit mad. Okay, that's comfort 7. We're on day 57. Oh, they're still going, so it must have been about halfway through the night if we didn't actually get all of that coal done, but we still have a fairly decent amount of it. We are going to need to continue the coal production, though. Don't know why I stood to wait for that one to come out, but oh well. I guess we're just going to leave it as it is, yeah, wait for them to finish as we're out mining a bit more. End of our previous episode, we had finished clearing out one of the first swamp crypt that we'd gone into. So we're going to have to find a new one and move our portal over there. Hopefully this time we'll do it during the day so I can actually show you where I'm placing the crafting table and the set of stairs that I build on the side of the entrance to the crypt. Because I know last time we did it at night time and it was pretty much pitch black when I was watching the footage back, so yeah, my apologies for that one. Hopefully this time it'll be a bit more visible. Okay, let's head back through our portal. Hello swamp, although again naturally the swamp is quite dark anyway, so it's not easy to see. Anyway, let's take this down. There's the stairs and the crafting table. Oh, there's another one right in front of us. Perfect. This is why I tell you to look out for the 2 green torches on the outside of a small stone building, because that is Swamp Dungeon 101. It's how you spot them, and you can spot them quite easily. Oh, there's another one even further behind that, and it looks like there might be one over there as well. Perfect. Look at that. 3 more found within 3 seconds. Okay, so that's where your crafting table goes. You can have it pointed out like this, or you can have it up against the wall. And then you want to build your stairs just there. You can just about see the stairs there. There they are. So they're off the ground. You jump onto the stairs, jump onto the roof, and then you put your portal up here. This is what I meant by it. Now, again, it's difficult to see, but we're going to try and put the portal the right way around. Tag is home, capital H. There we go, perfect. And again, the sole reason why we're doing this is so that we can avoid having any monsters chasing us up to the portal whilst we're trying to escape, and that none of them can also get up to the portal and destroy it whilst we're not here. Okay, looks like there's a blob right here at the start of this dungeon. We're going to change this one up and go right instead of left to start off with. Or maybe not. Make sure we pop our resistance potion first, and also make sure we don't die. Nope, no we're not. I guess the pickiness of me means I have to go left every single time. Problem with being left-handed. Okay, let's just get cracking with this mining. I do apologise, the next several episodes are pretty much just going to be this. Back and forth, mining out constant swamp crypts. I should probably skip some of it, but oh well. Oh, we're going to have to swim for this one. What's on the other side? Anything? Oh, some scrap piles. And it looks like we can go through this one as well, so maybe there's something on the other side. You can kind of see the green behind it. Oh, there you go. I think I can even hear something behind it as well. Probably a Draugr or two. There we go. That should be most of that one. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, so sometimes you'll find Draugr like this. Lock that. So the reason this Draugr is stood in this corner and not running out to meet us when we dug through is because of that standing torch that we knocked down when we attacked them. That standing torch blocks their pathing, so they can't actually walk through it. I think their hitbox or their like character box is a bit too big and it doesn't fit through that gap. It's weird because we can obviously fit through there to attack it, but it does happen. So yeah, sometimes you'll find Draugr just kind of tucked away in a corner like that. So all you have to do is just obviously run past the torch and just take them down. There's another chest. Here's another withered bone. Sadly, we haven't found any iron in either of those two chests yet, but oh well. There's enough scrap piles, we should be able to get some out of this. Oh, maybe not. Are we going to be able to get this one? Oh, he's tucked away in the corner. Nah, I'm not going to bother trying to waste durability to get that one. That is one thing I would recommend if you get to one of those walls where it's like a cave-in and there's a bit of a muddy scrap pile sticking out and you can see like you're hovering over something that is a muddy scrap pile but you can't actually hit it. I wouldn't recommend swinging away to try and get it. You have to get it from an awkward angle, but you'll also waste a boatload of durability on your pickaxe to get to it, so I'd literally just leave it. It's one bit. You might get one piece of iron from it, you might not. But I just think for the durability you're going to lose and the time it's going to take, you might as well just leave it and go off to find another scrap pile. Okay, I think the majority of this wing is done now. That's the entrance. This one was a dead end, only had the yellow mushroom in it, so let's head through this way and start clearing it out. Sometimes you will have crypts that will only have a few of these in and they'll be really small and you'll have to just clear up what you can and then go back and find another one. And sometimes you'll find a crypt that has pathways and a big maze, all this kind of stuff going on. You'll have hundreds of bits of iron coming from it. It's just the RNG of these types of games, I'm afraid. Although I think this one being so close to the other one, though the first one that we found, and the first one being quite large, might have played a factor in how small this one was. But you never know, there might be a wing of this one that goes on for quite a bit. Or this could be a dead end. We'll have to dig it out and find out. Looks like there might be a chest on there, or is it just a set of stairs? Oh, set of stairs going up, and oh, there's nothing up here. Okay, that literally was a dead end. Okay, so let's go and clear this one instead. Oh, this might be a dead end as well. It kind of looks like it is. Yep, I think we're hitting the wall here. Yeah, we are. Okay, so not very much from this one. I think it's pretty much this entire dungeon cleared. That one's dead end, that one's cleared. Yep, we're all finished with that one, so that was nice and quick. Although we didn't exactly get a huge amount of iron from it, but we will mark it on the map. Oh, it literally is right next to the first one. Oh, actually no, when you zoom in it's not that close. Yep, okay, that's marked off. Just make sure we don't go back over to the first one we found. But again, like I said, we did find a few more of them close by, so it's not like we're lacking on any crypts right now. Okay, let's climb up here, knock down our portal again. Grab all the bits. Now, are we going to have enough carry weights for this? I don't think we've got that much iron, if I'm honest. No, we're fine. Okay, so I think that one in front was the first one, so we need to head out the back. That's the second one, third one, sorry. Is that the third one? Yes, it is, yeah. We're heading away from this crypt. Ooh, That's an ooze. And a couple of skeletons to greet us as well. I'm not sure if we've fought one of these yet. So this orange-looking blob here, called an ooze, or an oozer. Is it an oozer? Yeah, it's an oozer. It's basically just multiple slimes or multiple blobs in one. Has a little bit more health than a standard blob, but still does the same attacks. Doesn't really do anything special, and when you kill it, it turns into multiple blobs, which you then have to kill again. So it can be a little bit of a pain because there's multiples of them, but again, as long as you've got your poison resistance on, you should be all fine to take them down. Okay, crafting table against the wall. Now we need buildings, stairs. Usually build them off the back of the staircase. Jump onto those, onto the roof. There we go. And we want our portal. Are facing the right way? I think that's the right way. Put the tag in. There we go, that took a few seconds. Didn't even check to see if it was facing the right way, but never mind. We can always just run around the front and go through it. And before we start going into this next crypt, we are going to run over and dump our iron in the boat. We might as well get rid of it and get a full carry weight available. Here we go, I think we had about 67, 77 bits of iron there. Not bad for our first two crypts. But that should give you an idea of the amount of crypts you're going to want to go through to get enough iron to start off with. I might have been a bit over the top with my previous ballpark figure of how much iron you'd want. When I said about 400 to 500. I'd say anywhere between 300 to 500 you should be fine. I'm just kind of widening that bracket slightly. I mean, 500 for me would be the comfortable amount to get if you wanted to go through the majority of the game, like the amount of iron you'll need for the majority of the game, because there are, I know I've said this several times, but there are several things that do require iron much later on into the game. But again, you can always just come back to the swamp and mine some more out when you do need it, so it's not exactly like you have to mine all of it at once. I just prefer, like, as someone who's played the game several times and knows roughly how much iron you need for majority of things, I just prefer having most of it done when I'm at the level of getting iron, rather than having to keep coming back and forth all the time. Oh, hello. There you go, you get to see one of them climb up out of the ground properly, although we didn't see the plant that's there, so you can spot it. There we go. Come on, Mr. Abomination. Bring it on. Thanks for giving us a little break from mining. Parry and step up. I wonder if fire damage would be effective against this guy. I mean, he's made out of wood, so it would make sense. He's also going to chop some trees down for us and give us some wood. I do kind of feel a bit bad for these abominations sometimes, because this method of fighting them just kind of trivializes them a little bit. At least with the trolls, they have a couple of different attack styles, so that you could get caught off guard if you're expecting one attack and get hit by another. Whereas with this, it's kind of like a trigger that makes it do that same attack every time. So I kind of feel a bit bad that we've trivialized the fight almost. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't underestimate the abominations in any way, shape or form, because they can be very dangerous. It's just that, yeah. Oh, there's another spawner area over there, and our corpse is nearby as well, so maybe that Draugr Elite is still there, the one that killed us. I think we'll just avoid that for now. We don't need to come to this particular crypt just yet. We'll just leave that one be. Thank you very much. Although this guy we seem to have his attention, so we've dragged him away a little bit, so let's take him out now. What are you? Just a standard Draugr? A few swings and take him down. Give me your entrails for more sausages, thank you very much. Okay. Heard a sneak attack damage bonus there. I think it's the jet of flame that's coming up out of the ground. I think some creatures walk into it without realizing, and then they get, because they're not looking for us and, you know, like trying to hunt us, they're caught off guard by it, and the sneak attack damage hits them. Okay, we've popped back so that we can dump some of the stuff in our inventory, and also so that we can repair. Our inventory is looking pretty full, I'll be honest. Just so we can get rid of most of this stuff. We don't need most of it right now. I'm also going to repair, because our pickaxe is about 2/3 durability, so I want to make sure we don't have to come back that quickly. Oh, we've done it again. I think that's all of our potions now, so we shouldn't have to worry about quick stacking them into that chest every time. There we go, put all the food away. And the ancient wood. And, oh, our coal is done. Pop you in there, that's 200 we've got now. Fill these up with some more wood. What's going on with those boar? Are they annoyed again, or are they just running around? I think, yeah, there's another grayling. Of course there is. Got him. Sorry, boar. We will build a wall eventually. Okay, let's crack on. Start going through this next dungeon. Sunken Crypt. Hopefully I will remember the official name of these things at some point. I'll just keep calling them the Swamp Crypts. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Just having a quick check out of these. Seems to be quite a big one, this one. There's a lot of muddy scrap piles and a lot of tunnels, there seems to be. Hopefully this will be a nice large one that will give us quite a lot of iron. Or maybe it'll have lots of chests and we don't have to worry too much about mining it all. Oh, hello. Ah, there's an elite. Okie dokie. Alright, we're going to use the forward thrusting strong attack. Oh, God, he hit me already. He's a sneaky bugger. Go. He's got those big purple eyes. But instead of killing him, we're going to take down this body pile. Go. And come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. First elite killed. I didn't want to oversell the elites, because whilst they are dangerous, because they are very similar to the brutes from Grey Dwarfs, they aren't that dangerous. I would definitely say that a 1-star Draugr or a 2-star Draugr is way more dangerous than a Draugr elite, but they are still particularly dangerous, so yeah. Just keep your eyes open for them. Just make sure that when you fight them you are paying attention and blocking and parrying and stuff like that. Don't underestimate them, because they can catch you off guard with how fast their weapon swing is. I think that was what killed us the first time. We underestimated his attack swing and it got us. I think he literally chopped our heads off, that guy. He was very adept at swinging at us. Oh, this Draugr really wanted to fight us. Right, come on, pal. There we go. Down you go. And to interrupt our mining. There's a chest in the middle of this one. It looks like there's a Draugr on our left and possibly a blob on our right. Yes, he's trapped on the muddy scrap pile. That's another elite. Oh, there's 2 Draugrs. Why were you trapped behind that corner? I think that's the path thing, because they're trying to take the shortest path to me. Standing in that corner meant they were standing the closest to me. But, yeah, that was strange. Just take this blob down. Thank you very much. Refresh our food buffs, because we're running pretty low. Check the chest. Yes, we got some iron. Perfect. And some iron head arrows as well. Very nice. So this is the next level of arrow that you can craft from the swamp. The iron head arrows. Pretty sure there's another type you can get as well. I just cannot for the life of me remember which one it is. But yeah, you can make iron head arrows with iron bars. I'm pretty sure it's the same as the flint head arrows, which is you need an iron bar and 8 bits of wood and a couple of feathers, and it gives you a stack of 20. So one of the good things about arrows in Valheim is that you make quite a lot of them every time you craft them. So it's you don't have to use that many materials to keep yourself stocked up on arrows. But as you guys will have noticed as well, is I don't really use arrows that much. I've used them for certain things, and I will use them in future for certain things, but there's just not that much, to be honest. Like, I don't really have that much of a use for them. As I said from the start of the playthrough, I am very much a sword and board player, a melee weapon and shield player. I like to block, I like to dodge, I like to parry, and I like to be in enemies' faces. But again, there are certain fights and certain things that having a bow just makes it so much easier to take them on. Sea serpents being one of the main ones. There is a couple of bosses in future that we will use arrows for as well, so yeah. Oh, there's some more iron in this chest, but sadly we are over encumbered by carrying it all, so we're going to have to drop it and go back and dump our stuff. There's the exit. This is a big labyrinth of a crypt, this one. Looks like it's getting quite late in the evening. Looks very dark, but it's not. We're not cold, so not nighttime just yet. But we are just gonna. Yep, there we go. Perfect timing. Just turned over into nighttime. It's quite difficult to see as well, so I think we're just gonna try and stick to the land and sprint our way to the shore, dump all this iron, and then head back. We'll probably just carry on with the mining. To be honest, we can probably mine through the nighttime if there's enough iron scrap, muddy scrap piles in there. There's the boat. You can just about make out the sail. There it is, behind that big tree. Storage, dump it. There we go, 4 stacks. Very, very nice. We're doing quite well so far. Of the 5 crypts we've found, I believe we are now clearing out our 3rd one. So that's a pretty good amount of iron for those 3. Okay, we're going to head back through the portal. Pop home, dump all the stuff in our inventory that we've got that's taking up carry weight. Valuable carry weight. Might as well repair things as well whilst we're here. Dump all the bits and pieces. Yeah, we've got a few bits that we need to dump. We've got quite a lot of the withered bones as well for summoning the swamp boss, so we should be okay for those. It does get to a point where I think it's about 15 to 20 of them. I stop collecting them because I know that you don't need more than that to summon the boss. So we'll stop picking those up after a while. There isn't any other use for them. You might be able to. You could use them as a decorative piece. The one thing I haven't mentioned, or I might not have mentioned before, is the item frames that we've used to hang items on the wall above our weapon and gear chests. You can also get versions of those that you can place on surfaces like a table. or the floor and stuff like that. So you could use a lot of the stuff that you pick up in the game as a decorative piece if you had plenty of it. If you really wanted to have, say, like a kind of a stone and iron dungeon kind of setup when we have the ability to build with stone and iron, you could use item frames to make, say, like a pile of bones or something like that. It would be quite awkward because the item frames do sit... Actually, do they actually sit on the floor or do they sit underneath the table? I haven't used any in a while, so it's not something I know. Obviously, with the items we've got hung on the wall here, you can't really see them as the... Especially with the shield, because it's behind the shield. But with the spear and the pickaxe to the left and right, you can kind of see the item frame there. I don't know, we'll have to have a look at it at some point. But yeah, you can use the item frames to place objects, and you could build, say, like a pile of bones, or have some bones hanging off a wall, something like that, if you wanted to use the big withered bones for that. Okay, let's head back and continue mining. I always take a little bit of fall damage jumping off the roof. Probably go down off the back end. Okay, so there's a scrap pile in front of us that seems to go through to another room. Just trying to remember which way we came from. I don't think it was this way. No, it's not. This is just a dead end. Oh, there's something there. What is that? Is that a ruby? Yeah, it is. There's 2 rubies there. Our vision was kind of clipping through the roof there for a second. That was a little bit awkward. So we're going to leave that one for now because we haven't finished going through this bit yet. So I want to clear out this wing before we decide to go and open up another one. There's the rest of the iron from that chest. There's another muddy scrap pile. What have we got in here? Some more rubies. Yeah, we'll take those. Okay, I think we'll start clearing out this one first, or should we... Oh no, we need to finish off this area. Were we mining through this one? I don't think it was this one. No, so this is just a dead end, right? Okay, so we didn't actually explore this way. This is just a dead end that we hadn't seen yet. So let's pop back through some amber pearls. Oh, there's 4 of them. Very nice. And just crack on with this scrap pile. That one's proving a bit difficult. Oh, that's the exit. Okay, so this wing actually melded into the other one. Oh, very nice. Okay, that makes life a bit easier. And yeah, we couldn't remove that last bit of muddy scrap pile. It's just right... This is a tiny little corner of it sticking out from the wall, and I just couldn't get the angle to hit it. But yes, if you've never seen that before, when you're exploring things like the Black Forest, what are they called? I've forgotten their name now. The swamp crypts here and the burial chambers from the Black Forest, you can have wings of them that can like join together and connect together, and you can end up working your way around out of, go in one entrance and come out of the other. I don't think it happens in the case of if you walk into the crypt and you go to the left. I don't think you could follow a path around that will then bring you out of the right-hand side, but if you go down the centre, you could get a wing that it could like get a pathway that goes round to the left or the right. Okay, this room seems to be very well populated. We've got a blob, we've got a Draugr, and we've got a Draugr elite. Could slowly make our way in here. Need to clear out this body pile. Ah, you missed. Right, there's the body pile. Parry him. Whoa, wow, the damage with the mace is very low on this guy. Just gonna regen some stamina before we go in for an attack. There we go, the heavy attack seems to be much better. Draugr elites drop 2 of the entrails. Again, kind of similar to the Grey Dwarf Brute. They drop, the elite and the more difficult mobs drop, creatures drop more of the items that their smaller counterparts drop. Okay, muddy scrap pile. Let's get some more iron. This one's just kind of sat out on its own. Might be another one behind it in that little doorway there. Aha, 2 chains. Very nice. Got a pretty good collection of those going already. It's another withered bone. Take that. Oh. Ah, whoops. Just popped a potion by accident. I think we're trying to refresh our poison resist, and I'm just taking a medium healing mid. Whoops. Again, they are quite easy to make, so accidentally using them is not the end of the world. And we do have 8 of them left, so we're alright in terms of healing potions for now. Okay, this is another dead end. If you're ever in one of the doorways mining out a muddy scrap pile and you see this behind it, so if you start seeing yellow mushrooms, it's a dead end. Well, for me, it's always been a dead end. I've never seen any yellow mushrooms just kind of sat in the middle of like a corridor that goes through to another room. So yeah, usually when I see yellow mushrooms, I just leave that room because I know it's a dead end. One thing you might have noticed as well is that... Oh, ouch. Bloody archers. We'll cover that in a moment. I just want to take these guys out. Ah, there's another spawner in there, another body pile, so we're going to have to take these out quickly. Come on. Oh, you missed. Ah, damn it. Missed him again. As you can see, I'm not very adept at using a bow. I'll just get in there with the sword and take him out. Take out this body pile. There we go. This guy's trapped behind us. There's a lot of muddy scrap piles in here. He's very trapped. Parry him and stab. There we go. So yeah, what I was talking about. So you might have noticed, whilst I'm mining these muddy scrap piles, I am holding the left stick on my controller forward. And you'll notice, if you've ever tried this before, if you haven't tried this before... Oh, there we go. There's the second arrow that we can get from the swamp, which is the poison arrow. Yeah, so I'm holding the left stick on my controller forward whilst I'm mining, and you might have seen that my character is ever so slowly moving forward as he's swinging his pickaxe. Now the reason why I do this is because with the muddy scrap piles, as you're mining them out, you have to keep moving forward, and if you hold forward on your controller, or you can do press the W key on your keyboard as well, your character will move forward ever so slightly, but it means that you don't have to keep stopping whilst you're mining. You can just keep swinging away, get the majority of the muddy scrap pile, and then work your way into the next room. So again, it's one of those like little things that can speed up your mining ever so slightly. Not a massive increase. It's not something that I would say that you definitely have to do, but it does make life a little bit easier. Well, our bags are looking pretty full. Carry weight we seem to be alright with so far. We'll grab a few more bits whilst we're here, but we might have to pop back and have another dump on the boat. That sounded awkward. Have another dump on the boat? Yeah, let's not do that. We might have to go and dump our items in the boat's inventory. There we go, that's a little bit better. There was also an iron gate there, just in case you noticed. It's just up against that wall on the left. Doesn't really signify anything, it's just an iron gate that's been put in. Again, it's these randomly generated crypts and dungeons, so you could pretty much find, not anything down here, but you could come across one of these little walkways or these little corridors and tunnels that have an iron gateway on them. You don't need a key to open them. If you don't have your swamp key on you, there's no need to worry, you can still open it. I'm not sure, you could probably knock it down and get the iron from it. I don't think I've ever tried that. The other thing about them is that once you've opened the iron gate, they're quite difficult to see up against the wall, because the colour of the iron bars and the colour of the wall are pretty much exactly the same, so I usually just open them and then forget about them instantly. Could have been missing out on some free iron bars. But if you do come across them, give them a whack with your pickaxe. Maybe it takes a couple of hits, but you might get some free iron. If you notice when you hit the iron gate with your pickaxe and some damage numbers appear, like when you're mining or chopping trees down and stuff like that, that indicates that you can actually destroy that item and get some materials from it because you're doing damage to it. I'm just not sure if our bronze pickaxe would be able to cause any damage to a iron building or an iron material. Okay, inventory's full, so let's head back. Drop some more items on the boat. I'll be honest, we've done quite well with this farming session so far. We've got several stacks of iron so far. We're going to need several stacks more, but this is a good start. There we go, 5 stacks, that's 141 I believe we had there. We had 4 stacks of 30, which is 120, and then we had 21 on the other stack, the 5th stack, so that makes 141. A good start. A very solid start, actually. There's our Draugr tower that had the spawner in it. Kind of broken down tower. I believe those are the towers that you can find the boss tablets for. They tell you where the boss location is, if you haven't found them in any crypts, of course. Okay, we're going to head back and repair up and stuff. Again, as our pickaxe is about a third durability left, so might as well just repair it now, make sure we don't run out. Apologies for the cacophony of metallic sounds whenever I repair on a forge. I think I've mentioned this already, but the controller I use is an Xbox, it's the Elite controller, I think it is. It was bought over a year ago, so it's an Elite controller, but not the most recent one. But it comes with 4 buttons that you can have on the back of it. You don't have to have all 4 of them. I've taken 2 of them off because I always mix them up. But I have 2 buttons on the back, and it's because I play another game with it, and what I've done is I've got the the clicking of my right stick, so R3, is set to one of those back buttons, but if you're clicking R3 on the table, that's the repair button. So all I do is I open up the table, either forge or the crafting table, and I just start spamming that back button really quickly. So yeah, that's why you get a bit of a cacophony of metallic sounds whenever I go to the forge, because it just repairs everything in a couple of seconds. If you're ever playing multiplayer, you can hear other players doing that as well. So if you're all stood at the forge, spamming the repair button, yeah, you're going to have quite a loud amount of metallic sounds coming from the forge. Oh, hello, I can hear a Draugr. I also heard a little bit earlier... Oh, there's an archer. I also heard a blob as well. Just before we walk... Oh god, we've run out of arrows. That's not great. Before we walked into this tunnel, if you heard that kind of squelching sound... Oh, it's right there, it's right in front of us. Okay. I thought it might have been in a different room. Yeah, that was the sound a blob makes, that kind of squelching sound when they move around. Oh, I can't hit him, that's awkward. He can hit me, but I can't hit him, that makes sense. 2 Draugr. Let's just funnel you into the hot gates. Come on. Oh god, the mace is terrible for fighting Draugrs. And to be fair, I did a lot of damage to that arch just then. Come on, it's almost dead. There we go. Oh god, there's an elite now. We really are funneling these guys into the hot gate. And oh god, there's 2. Oh dear. Right, we might have to change weapons here. Let's back off, change our weapon. Why are they just stood there? Oh, they're going back now. Oh, bye guys. Oh no, he's going back. Apparently they've not able to work out how to use that tunnel. Oh, look at that double parry. Sit down, you 2. Okay, another Draugr. Let's take you down. There we are. Oh god, another elite. He's a 1-star elite. Oh wow, the damage. Be very careful. Be very careful. Pop a potion. I don't want to die to him. Come on, you. Alright, we can parry him. Just about parry him. It's an archer as well, popping at us from the back. Ouch. How little damage he's taking from our arrow. Oh, another 1-star Draugr. Oh my lord, my health. Back off, back off, back off. We need to regen a little bit. There we go. We're ticking at 10 every 5 seconds. That's not too bad. 10.5, sorry. There we go. Get some parries. Take those down. Perfect. Oh, another Draugr with a bow and arrow. Jeez, why do you guys never drop your arrows? And there's a second one. Wow, what is... Oh! Whoopsie doodle. Did not mean to die there. I think we just ran out of stamina, or I wasn't blocking at the right time and we just took an arrow to the stomach. I used to be a Viking like you until I took an arrow to the stomach from a Draugr. Oh god, that's a horribly dated reference. Okay. Let's grab some food. Oh good, we've still got some here. Let's just pop those really quickly. We're going to have to wait for our comfort. There we go, perfect. And we're also going to wait a little bit just for our health to regen up. We might be able to run in... Should we take this gear? No, we'll take this gear. I was thinking we might be able to just run in and grab it, but there were a few Draugr there, so I want to put this gear on first. That spawner was working overtime just then. It was like every time we took down 2 of them, 2 more would spawn. Unless there's... Maybe there's a second spawner in the corner that I haven't noticed. But yeah, that was a lot of Draugr coming at us at once there. And certainly weren't making life easy for us. Sunken Crypts. I really need to get that name into my head. These are called the Sunken Crypts. Not the Swamp Crypts, not the Swamp Dungeon, the Sunken Crypts. Although I think Swamp Crypts works the same. Alright, so we're going to sneak. Oh god, they are literally guarding my corpse. This is not good. I was hoping if I could sneak a bit closer they might have gone back into the other room, but I think they're probably just going to stand there now. You still there? Yes, you are. This is not good. We're still sneaking, because the eye, if you see where our crosshair is, that eye, that kind of like white icon where our crosshair is, there's a bar underneath it. Bar is about half full. The eye above it is closed, which means that we haven't been seen. If that eye was open, if it looked like an eye that was open, that would mean that you had been seen. This is... I'm not really sure what to do. We might have to try and get their attention. Come on, you two. Hello, I'm right here. Hello, come on. Alright, come here. Drag out of this room, please. No, why are you stuck there? What's wrong? What are you stuck on? Walk through the door, damn it. Why is he stuck? Oh, it's the gate. We closed the gate and just pushed him. Alright, come here, Mr. Draugr. Drag you back here, turn around, sprint past you. Actually, we could use this gate. Alright, close the gate. See you later, pal. See you later, pal. Alright, who are you? Dodge your thingy. Items recovered. Quickly put weapons on. And kill. Perfect. Alright, let's get this... Oh god, there's nothing. Of course there is. Alright, body pile is down. Perfect. Draugr is down. Now we should probably go and open the gate and deal with this guy. Parried. Stabbed. That was a very stressful situation. Well, stressful. Difficult situation. Okay, put our gear back on. Let's crack on. No point stopping now. Might as well get the rest of our carry weight filled up in our inventory, then we can head back to the boat. Probably going to call the session in about 5 minutes or so. We've been going for about 45 minutes so far. Grab the rubies. How are these? Amber. I'm going to leave those. Alright, some more muddy scrap piles, please. Alright, there we go. Another dead end. Yep, nothing on that little plinth, that little platform there. Just a yellow mushroom in front of it. Now this is another dead end. It's a cave-in. You can tell all of the square, kind of rectangular shaped blocks that have just kind of fallen in from it. Is that another woody scrap pile? Oh, it's just a chunk that we've missed. Can we get this one? No, we can't. I don't really want to spend too much time trying to angle it right so I can get the scrap pile from it. Alright, we're just going to have a quick check of these wings. I believe this one leads back to the entrance, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Perfect. Yeah, so we're pretty much done in this one, so we're going to pop out. Oh, we feel cold, so it's night time. Just going to mark this one. I'm also going to remove our death marker there, as we don't need it. I think what we'll do with that third one is we're going to leave the portal and stuff there, because we might come back and have another check, one final check, or I might, I'm pretty sure we've finished it. Yeah, we'll sort that one out when we come back in our next session. For now, we are just going to go back and dump our iron and stuff in the boat, and then probably head back and sleep through the night, stuff like that. In terms of durability, we're looking okay, but it's always worth it to just have a cursory repair every time we go back anyway. Might as well, seeing as though you're there. I'm getting myself a little bit lost. Can't spot the boat. Ah, there it is. We have been quite lucky with the past couple of nights as well. We haven't really been attacked by any wraiths or any other kind of swamp creatures as we've come back to the boat. We've been quite fortunate there. Quite surprised actually, because respawns would usually be happening over a couple of days' time, so maybe we might have some coming out as soon. Possibly not tonight, so we would have seen them already if they had, but maybe tomorrow night or the day after. Oh, hello, and as he's talking about respawns, there is an abomination. Hello, friend. Should we fight you or should we just skip you? I might just skip you, to be fair. We fight him? Nah, let's fight him. Sod it. Come on, friend. Come and slam the floor for me so I can stab your face. I think you got hit by the tree falling over there. There was a fourth kind of crit sound after we staggered him. Oh god, I've just seen a wraith. Ouch. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, there's two of them. There are two wraiths and an abomination. I had to open my mouth, didn't I? I just had to open my mouth. Oh god. I think this is, I think this might be a death, people. Hot potion. Oh! Run away, come on, run away. Oh god, that abomination is right there. Run, 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 run. Please don't hit me, ow. Oh, ow. Come on, climb the tree, I've got no stamina. Don't worry, in the water. Oh no, oh no. Come on, come on, come on. These wraiths are hurting. I'm not really sure where I'm headed right now. We should probably head back to the portal and make our way there. Maybe we can get out of it. Oh, we've been poisoned. Not, we're going to die. Oh, God. Not the best way to end our episode, but we are unfortunately going to have to end the episode there. Sorry, everybody. That was that was an absolute kerfuffle of combat. I saw the blue kind of light effect from the wraiths coming in, and I was just like, yep, we're going to die here. But yeah, well, sadly we're going to have to end this session on another death, so thank you everybody. I shall catch you in the next one.